Hi, it's Brendan Lumgare with today's video blog coming to you bright and early, just after sunrise on today, Wednesday, June 20th, which is the summer solstice. So on behalf of my wife Christine and our son Julian and myself, happy solstice. And I hope that you have a really blessed day today, full of light, full of good vibrations, and that you take advantage of what's available to you today. And I'm going to get into that here in just a second. First, I'm out here in beautiful Invermere, British Columbia, where I am in the Columbia Valley, and I've been on my book writing retreat to write my book, How to Get a Better Sleep Using Yoga and Meditation. Still don't have the title totally worked out yet, but maybe you guys can help me out with that later. And I wanted to talk to you about the summer solstice. Today is the longest day of the year, meaning that the sun rose the earliest and it's going to set the latest. Now that changes depending on where in the world you are. If you're down south in Ecuador, on the equator, the days are still going to be about 12 hours long. But if you're up north in the northern climates, especially in Canada or Sweden, there's a dramatic difference. In fact, today we've got about 16 and a half hours of daylight, which is really quite dramatic. The sun doesn't go down till about 10:30 or 11 p.m. tonight. So it's a full day. And that's why it's so visually stimulating and important to ride this wave. The earth, the seasons are cycles, and we always do a winter solstice seminar and party at our house. Well, this is the summer solstice. This is the other side of that cycle. So what does this mean to you? Well, it is probably potentially the most powerful day of the year if you know what you're doing and can harness that energy for your own good and for the good of the planet through serving others. So where does this lead us? Well, today's success tip is to start. Just get started, okay? One of our newest clients that we're building a website for, she's really great, and she was telling us a story about being on this exclusive retreat with some high-level, world-class trainers. One of them was Blair Singer, who has worked with Robert Kiyosaki from the Rich Dad, Poor Dad books. He's kind of Robert's sales trainer, if you could say. He wrote a book called Sales Dog, New York Times #1 bestseller. But he was working, this client of ours was doing a one-on-one session with Blair, and talking about her business idea and what the next step was and what was holding her back. And basically what came down to it was Blair got quite frustrated with her for not moving forward, that she had a great plan but was taking some action, but she was just really holding herself back in a lot of ways. So this is what he said to her, and it was probably one of the most profound things I've ever heard. I'm so glad she told us, is that Blair looked at her and he said, "You are taking too long. When are you going to start? You are taking too long. When are you going to start?" That's the question he asked her, and it was very profound, and it just kind of knocked her out of her analysis paralysis and got her to take some action, and part of that action was working with us. So it's been a huge step forward for her. We're so happy for her, and we love working with her. And that's my question to you. Here we are 6 months after our winter solstice webinar. That's where we talked about new beginnings, starting things, having a fresh, clean start to the cycle, the new solar cycle. Well, here we are halfway through the year. It's the year 2012. We're only 6 months away now from December 21st, 2012, which is the end of the Mayan long count calendar. And I don't know what's going to happen, but there's a potential for lots of change. And right now, what are you doing? The clock is ticking. So if you're sitting here on this day or around this day watching this, use this as inspiration to get started with whatever you're doing. And for me, that looks like, here's a tip, just get started. And one way to do that is to work towards that goal of yours, that dream of yours, for 1 hour today. Not next week, today, the day you're watching this recording, whatever that is. So one way I like to do that is actually set a timer on my cell phone to go for 1 hour, and then I start it. And then for that 1 hour, it's a focused work period where you're going to do nothing but work towards that dream, whatever that is. Researching things, making a phone call to someone, checking out, getting support, whatever that looks like. For 1 hour, you're not going to check email, you're not going to answer your phone, you're not going to reply to that text message that just came in. You are actually going to work towards this. And at the end of that 1 hour, when the timer goes off, you're going to have so much momentum already, you're going to have trouble stopping yourself from doing some work. So just finish up what you're doing, pat yourself on the back, and know that you took the most important step on the path, and that is the first step. From there, you can keep building momentum, keep working towards your dream. And if you're already on your way to doing that, living your purpose, use this as a call to step it up today. Take it to the next level. Get out of your comfort zone, whatever that is. Get to the next level. So use the light that's available to you today and right now in this time of the year to start what I'm calling the summer of success. So now the excuses are over. The kids are going to be out of school. Work is usually a bit more relaxed in the summer. The weather is nicer. All the conditions are favorable for you to do a new thing. So just do it. And of course, Christine and myself are here to support you in that. And just keep on checking out our website. We've got a lot of cool things coming up. We're going to be doing a blogging 101 for authors and light workers, conscious entrepreneurs. That's coming up. And if you haven't been aware of my new movement, which is helping people to sleep better using yoga and meditation, it's very exciting. I've been doing this video blog here for the past month, so please check out my new website, sleepguru.com, and sign up for email updates where you're going to get a video on the real reason why people have trouble sleeping. And even if you don't have trouble sleeping, chances are one of your family members does. So sign up, keep track of what I'm doing, and find out more about my book coming out as well in the future. So with that, I just want to encourage you to enjoy today, make this your new start, because what's going to happen? How are you going to feel if the 6 months go by and we're doing our winter solstice webinar and you still haven't done what you set out to do this year? The whole year will have passed you by. So please take action, do your best. That's all anyone can ever do. And blessings on your journey. Remember to take deep breaths, serve others from your heart, and have a great sleep tonight. Namaste.